You've been editing a video and you've been encountering some sound issues. In this video, I'm going to share with you the most common tricks that I use to improve my sound when making microfilms. The Microfilmmaker. Alright, let's get started with super simple tricks that you can use in almost any editing software. I'm going to be showing how to use them in Premiere Pro, but I'm sure that you can use them in Final Cut as well. The first one is the fade and the gain effect. This is a transition, an audio transition, not a video transition, that you can add to your audio clips, either to transition them together so you don't have like a click or a jar in the audio, or you can use it to just fade down into no audio when you're going, say, from an interview into silence or just the music. Then we're going to look at the pen tool. The pen tool is amazing. I use this all the time. The pen tool allows you to make little marks on your audio and then pull the audio to go either louder or quieter to create a gradual fade. It is truly amazing. The pen tool is the bomb. You need to know how to use this tool. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, here we are in Premiere Pro, and the first thing that I'm going to show you is how to use the audio transitions. So let's go into the effects panel. Okay, effects. So we have audio effects right over here, and then we have audio transitions right over here, and crossfades, and there are just 3 of them. So there's constant gain, constant power, and exponential fade. And constant gain creates a more sort of abrupt transition between 2 audio clips. Constant power and exponential fade are slightly more gradual, and exponential fade is the most gradual of the transitions between audio clips. So what we want to do over here is I want to remove the word so from a clip, and then I want to fade in. So I'm zooming in using the plus key, and let's just play and see what it sounds like. So you've been editing? Right, there it is. So you've been editing? Great. So I want to get rid of the word so because I don't want to start my clip here with the word so. So I need to just drag the playhead over until I find the word. So that's the beginning right there of the so. Now I need to find the end. And you can see it's pretty close, actually. I'm barely even saying the word so. It's almost like I'm just saying s and then moving right on into the next word. No bueno, we are going to get rid of that. So I'm just going to cut that out. All right. Delete, and then I am going to use the constant gain crossfade. So I drag the constant gain fade on, and we can listen and see what that sounds like. That is a little bit too dramatic. So what I want to do is just reduce it, and this is what I do with almost all of the crossfades, is that I reduce it to the very minimum that you can, which is usually 1 frame. And let's have a listen. You've been editing? That sounds pretty perfect to me. One more time. You've been editing? Yeah. So with that, you can barely even hear that the word so was there at all. The next thing that I want to show you is how you can use those transitions, those audio transitions, to get rid of clicks that you might have when you're connecting 2 really disparate pieces of music in the middle of a beat. So let's quickly just listen to what this sounds like. We have 2 completely different pieces of music, and they're being cut right next to each other, right in the center of a beat. So just listen for a clicking sound. Do you hear that? Right on the connection point, there is a click that is very unpleasant. We want to cover up that clicking sound, and a super duper easy way of doing that is just using your transitions. So back we go. You could use pretty much any of them with it. So you'll just be experimenting when you try this out with your own work. In this case, I think that I'm going to use constant power, and let's see how that goes. Yeah, so you can see that gets rid of the clicking sound completely. Listen one more time. Right, so before you had a nasty clicking sound, which if you were using headphones, you would definitely be able to hear, whereas now you have zero clicking noise. And the same thing can work with when you're putting together two pieces of dialogue. You can use one of these audio transitions in order to make sure there's no clicking sounds. All right, the next thing I'm going to show you how to do is use the pen tool. So pen tool you can select over here in your toolbar. You can see you have your pen tool, you can click on it, or you can just press the letter P on your keyboard and you'll get this pen tool. And you can see it looks kind of like an old school calligraphy pen. So first I'm just going to show you what we want to do here. So I have this music here laying underneath the dialogue track, and as I transition into this little sort of B-roll segment, I want to have the music sort of crescendo, and then as we go out of the B-roll, then I want it to fade down gradually. And the only way you're going to be able to do this is with a pen tool. Honestly, just using the pen tool with your music will add so much depth and interest to your sound. So it's definitely worthwhile figuring out how to do this, and it's crazy easy. So let's take a look. Pen tool. Neat. I'm pressing the letter P, got my pen tool, and what I need to do here is just create a few little points with the pen tool so that I can drag them and change the arc. So I've created a couple different selection points. If I want to delete them, I can easily do that by selecting and deleting, put it back in. Great. Now I want the selection tool, so I press V on the keyboard and I'm going to start pulling the track up, and all you do is click on the point that you've made and you can pull the track up or down however you like, and then pulling it all the way up there. And now we can see how that sounds. The most common tricks that I use to improve my sound when Now that is a little bit aggressive because I can't necessarily hear what the dialogue track is saying. So I want to make that a little more gradual. Pull that down to make it a little bit more gradual. And then of course you can do the same thing with your dialogue track. Okay, now you know how to make your sound a whole lot better. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get more episodes of the Micro Filmmaker popping into your feed. And of course, head on over to storyenvelope.com, which is my website, where I teach people how to make beautiful microfilms. And you can take my teeny tiny micro filmmaking course there. Thank you so much for watching.